Hi, Glenavon. It's Aussie Villain. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's a huge game in Europe coming up. Yeah, no, we'll sort you out with some tickets. Don't worry about that. But listen, the reason I'm calling is that the scouts have brought it to my attention that one of your young starlets is on a non-contract currently. That's right, Anthony Armstrong, yeah. Well, the good news is that he now has a contract. The bad news for you is that that contract is with us and there's no transfer fee. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 9, Episode 3 here at H&W Welders on The Impossible Dream. And today we have the second leg against Rijeka of Croatia in the Europa Conference League qualifiers. 2-2, of course, was the first leg. If we get past them, we will then have the first leg of the final qualifying round tie. If we don't, it'll be a very anticlimactic league game against Ballymena Millard, and, well, let's hope it's not that. But the big news since last episode is we have made another signing on a free transfer from Glenavon, Anthony Armstrong. You can see already a very, very good player, despite being 19, could still improve a lot, which is obviously positive. We've signed him as a star player. We'll see why in just a second. That's what he wanted. There was no negotiating that. He's on $1,000 a week for 3 years at least. And let's have a quick look at what we've got here. He is an attacking, well, he's a bit of an everything midfielder. He can play as a winger as well, and he can play as a winger reasonably well as well. So I'm quite happy with what we've got here. My plan is that possibly we start looking at him being the first choice number 10. I really do like the flair, the first touch. I think there's a lot to like about him in this sort of a role. It would mean Napoleon dropping back a little bit deeper into midfield, which I think might even suit the way he plays a little bit better. And then it would mean that either probably McQuaid or perhaps McGreary would play next to Napoleon in midfield. But, I mean, there's no doubt he strengthens us. It gives us a lot of really good options in midfield. And, of course, it's another really good option that can play wide left. He's not the best crosser, but he can dribble. He's got a little bit of acceleration and pace about him. So I think it generally will work. And as I said, he has come from Glenavon. We got him on a free. He's been playing in the Premiership, or one season there in the Championship, for a number of seasons now. So if he's 19, he's been basically playing first-team football since he was 16. I think he's going to do quite well. Last season in the Premiership, so in the division that he's going to be playing in for us, 8 goals, 4 Man of the Match awards, an average match rating of 6.77 in a Glenavon team that weren't fantastic. I think he's going to do really well for us. Let me know what you guys think, though. Obviously, he's not registered to play in this upcoming game against Rijeka, but he will be making his debut basically as soon as he's able to. Not an Irish international as of yet, but I'm sure that will change in the near future. I think he's very, very good. Now, there is one game to catch you up on since last episode. Of course, we got off to a bit of a dodgy start, didn't we, in our Premiership season against Dungannon. Second game was against Institute, the other team that got promoted. Let's see if we'll get a result against them. We took an early lead when Simpson played in Diora. And it was roles reversed moments later when Diora crossed for Simpson. Before Simpson slipped in Peter Thomas to make it 3-0 at half-time. And Thomas was then the provider for Diora to get his second. So a much, much better performance this one from us. The front three just linking up magnificently. They were superb. Defensively, we did quite well. McGreevy played well. Murray, not so much. I'm thinking Murray we might need to look to loan out. But otherwise, it was quite good. A few familiar faces in the Institute team, though. George Tipton was going for them. And there was somebody else as well. I thought, Henry Popple on the bench. Of course, our former goalkeeper. So, yeah, a good performance, this one. And if you have a quick look at what it means for the league table, early days, obviously, but we're up there, only 2 points back of Larne, ahead of Linfield, and it's obviously disappointing to have dropped points against Dungannon. It's a game we really should have won, but we'll take where we are right now and get on with our lives. Now, of course, it's all about this, though, isn't it? Rijeka in the Europa qualifiers, and we, as I've said before, we have to win. If we go and have a quick look at how the finances look, so far this season, we're 300 or so grand in debt. We're under £1 million now of the overall budget. We simply have to win. Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out. It's more or less the same team as the first leg. We have made 1 or 2 tweaks, though. It's Jidda in goal. It's McCulloch, Edgar, Gribben, and Lyons. We're going to go with McGreevy and McQuaid in midfield. The reason for that, and what have I clicked on there? That was silly, wasn't it? We've taken Robin off the bench. The reason we've done it, look at Cundell's recent form. It's non-existent. So we're going to give McGreevy, who is a good player, we're going to give him the start in this one, and hopefully he'll create some chances for us. Wilson, Napoleon, and Fitzpatrick. McDade up top. We've got Cugbo on the bench with King, X-Ray Vision, Mr. Simpson, De Rossa, Hull, Robin, and the backup goalkeeper. And yeah, we just have to not lose. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. They've changed their formation again to be a little bit more narrow. Which of course now makes me think, with the number 10 in there, should we change the way we're looking to play here? What do we want to say to this? Let's give the fans a performance. I can maybe get on board with that. Some finger pointing. We have faith. I mean, it's a decent team talk, isn't it, so far? Okay, and before we get out there, I have chickened out a little bit. We're going to sit Napoleon in a little bit deeper. We have the lead, obviously, so we'll protect it a little bit. Yeah. Here we go. We've got a bit of defending to do early on. Come on, boys. Fitzpatrick wins it back. There for McDade. Brings it down nicely. Holds it up. McGreevy gets it forward, looking for Wilson. Wilson's in. He's got a good shot on him, and I tell you what, it's not that good. He's not Ronaldo. We are looking to exploit the flanks again. I think we did that in the first leg, didn't we? I can't remember now, but we are doing it this game anyway. Because they're very narrow defensively. And what is Edgar doing there? He's just gone charging out, and oh no, it's not a penalty. Napoleon. It looked a clean tackle. I mean, I blame Edgar for that. He's gone charging out. We need Jitter to make a save for us. Oh, and he almost has, but he hasn't. And we are behind early on here. All right, let's encourage them. Oh, should we have moved Napoleon back there? Do we need... Oh, what we don't need to do is to panic. We don't need the manager panicking on the sideline, do we? We've got... now we've... If they score again here, then that's the away goals cancelled out, and then we are in some serious trouble. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I don't like the way this is going. So... Let's get rid of that for a start. And then I think we'll just stick Napoleon back out. I mean, I feel like we're struggling to hold them and we're going to be more attacking, but I just... yeah, I don't like Napoleon back there. If we're going to do that, we should bring De Rossa on, someone that, that actually plays that position for us. So we'll do that. We'll stick McGreevy back in there as a deep line playmaker. And we'll go again. We know we have to score. Of course, if we do get a goal, we still have, at this point, the away goals to cling on to. I don't like Edgar. He's making me so nervous back there. I'm going to have to change something about the way he's defending, aren't I? What do we need to do with him? Stop running out. Stop running out. Okay, so maybe what... Okay, so it's a pressing thing, isn't it? It's pressing. Just don't do it. Just don't rush out. I mean, he's on defense. He's not like I'm telling him to go out and be a stopper. The problem we have is that Robin is sort of the backup centre-back as an emergency option. And... yeah, he's not really a centre-back. Edgar's usually so reliable for us, but he just keeps charging out. We've seen him do it twice now. Let's try and demand more. Oh, Jitter has made a wonderful claim there. Look at Wilson. Can we get it forward early to Wilson? We've gone early. We've gone the other side to Fitzpatrick. That's okay. Fitzpatrick cuts in. Wilson's making a run. Fitzpatrick goes himself. And we might just even need to give this a calm down. My early thoughts here are that this isn't quite working for us. We are getting a little bit better as the half goes on, though. McCullough, that's a poor pass. I think we just need to relax, don't we? We look a nervous team. We're giving the ball away. I wonder if we try to lower our tempo as well. Napoleon's done well there and just giving it straight back to them. Lower that tempo, boys. Come on. Now, of course, if we were to go out here, we are going to have some serious financial trouble, and we're going to have to... Look, McQuaid's done brilliantly to intercept that. Gets it forward to McDade. McDade goes to chip. Oh! And we're going to have to sell players, and I don't know who we're going to sell to where. But we'll need to come up with a couple of £1 million. We've done okay in terms of creating chances. I'm going to say unlucky, and then say I believe in them. We need... this is a massive second half, isn't it? It's huge. Do we say wingers isn't working? Go to something like this, but put in a number. We'll give it a little bit of time. Let's just go back. We'll give it a little bit of time here to see if a team talk at halftime can change things. I mean, Fitzpatrick and Wilson typically have been two of our better players, but we've seen before in Europe, we struggle at home at times. And we're definitely seeing that here. And I'm wondering, as I say, if it is just a case of we just need to change the formation. This isn't working. And get Cargbo and McDade going up top as a duo. That's blocked away. Fitzpatrick has it. Can we go and get them on the break here? Fitzpatrick's got a little bit of space to run into. Can he find a pass at the end of it? That's going to be the big question. This will answer our question. No, see, we're not playing well. Okay, this isn't working. All right, let me think about this. Okay, so we've made 2 subs. We've taken off the wingers. We've brought De Rosa on to play as a defensive midfielder for us. And we have brought on Cargbo to go up top. So we do still have another sub if we need it. I mean, we're early in the second half, but it's the signs are still there that the mentality hasn't shifted. We're still looking a nervous team. And yeah, if we can see the second one here, then it is some serious trouble for us. Jidda has come a long way to get nowhere near it. And I wonder if we try demand more. All right, McCullough with a throw. It's there for De Rosa. He goes back for Edgar. Forward. Oh, it's headed away. McCullough is there, though. Already there's signs we're looking a little bit better here, aren't we, in terms of getting men forward. McDade! Oh! McDade is not having a good day in front of goal. Let's try a no-pressure shot. McDade's looking overwhelmed. Simpson can come on up top. McDade's not his day. Not his day. Simpson is not really an advanced forward, though, is he? So let's put him as a deep liar, and we'll switch Cargbo to a target man on attack. And 1 goal is still enough, as things stand. But we're running out of time here, aren't we? We're running out of time. All right, we need to raise the tempo. Let's just get rid of all this. Be more direct. We're already getting stuck in. We'll go the high line now. It's a little bit suicide, but it's got to happen. We need the goal. We need the goal. Come on, boys. Give us one chance. Lyons, can he get to that? No. Napoleon goes to closing down. Ball over the top. Gribben goes across. Can he win it back for us? Gribben, no, he's beaten again. They just look a better team than us, don't they? Cargbo, De Rosa, Napoleon back to Cargbo. That's not where we need Cargbo to be. He gets it forward, looking for Simpson. He gets the flick on, but there's no one there. Lyons down for Cargbo. Cargbo can't keep possession. Come on, Cargs. Up to Lyons. We've struggled for possession this entire game, haven't we? Cargbo tracking back, doing his job. Edgar dives in again, and that is that. And that is that. Massively, massively disappointing. Napoleon, ball in, headed down and away. Is that a penalty, ref? No. McQuaid to Gribben, I should say. Back in for McQuaid. If we can get 1, maybe we can get 2. We have to score from this highlight, don't we? Cargbo brings it down. It's blocked away again. They're just better than us, aren't they? They're just better than us. DeRosa is there. Wide for Lions. Lions gets the ball in. Simpson's in there. Simpson gets a goal back. All right. We have about 2 minutes of stoppage time to go and get a second. And that would, of course, then take us through to extra time. Lions with a good ball in. Simpson is there. Taps it in. And can we go and rescue this? Deep, 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 late, and we've come back for a kickoff highlight. It's a chance. We're saying there's a chance. Can we win that? We can. McQuaid has it. DeRosa, Cargbo. Can we come back from the dead? Lions. Can he get that cross in? Simpson is there again. Simpson is there again! Sean Simpson! 2 goals in a minute! And we have come back from the dead. It's 4-4. Lions with the cross, Simpson with the finish. And it's 4-4. All right, let's keep going for this. Let's see if we can avoid extra time. We can't, but it is extra time. Oh, I thought we were dead and buried. And we've come back out of nowhere. We've been the better team. Finally, we've got someone putting some chances away. And let's point our fingers. Let's say, you've been the better team. Just keep doing what you're doing. We'll be fine. Maybe we just keep it going. All right, let's go with that. We're going to have to tell a few people here, mainly the 2 centre-backs. I'm not happy with you boys. Come on. McGreevy's not had a great game. And everybody else that's not playing well has already been taken off. So let's start some extra time. Now, there is still away goals, isn't there, in extra time? So we should probably go back off very attacking. And, well, we start again, don't we? 0-0. Oh, come on. Can we get to that? Lions is there. Can he get that cross in? Simpson, of course, on a hat-trick. Could he come off the bench and single-handedly rescue the club? It's a decent header from McGreevy. But it's easy for the keeper. One thing we probably should look to change is just dropping this line back. Please don't go over our heads so early on here. They've done just that. Edgar. Oh, De Gitter has made a fantastic save that may have rescued our European campaign. We had 30 shots. How are we not winning the game? It should be all over, shouldn't it? Napoleon with a free kick. It's a decent one. It's there, and it is there, and it's Hampton Cargbo. Of course it is. Napoleon's at Cargbo. We're 3-2 up now on the night, 5-4 on aggregate. Let's give them some praise. They have earned that, if nothing else. And, well, it's just Cargbo doing what Cargbo does. All right. Oh, we've come straight back again. This has got to be the most stressful game of Football Manager we have ever had. Are they going to come back and haunt us again? And of course, an away goal would mean, it would still mean we only have to score 1. I would feel a lot better about things if we could go and get a second goal. Edgar is pissing me off. He's offside. We've got to wait. Edgar's coming off. Honestly, I'd rather have Robin on there right now. Edgar has just looked completely out of his depth today. Thankfully, if we do get through, we can register the new guy, Freddie Simpson. And, well, we can partner him and Gribben, the 2 loanees, but we've got away with that massively. Alright, so we don't need you guys doing that. We can just get you as fullbacks on support for now. We've made all our subs, haven't we? It's maybe silly taking off a centre-back when we need to look to close the game down, but let me know what you guys think. I just can't justify leaving him on that pitch. He has been an absolute liability the entire game. Let's slow it down. Let's not make it easy for them. Let's keep kind of putting pressure on them, but at the same time, when we have possession, just try and slow things down. That's half time and extra time. We're 15 minutes away. I mean, look at that. I mean, the XG is quite even, to be fair. So maybe we're, a little bit rose-tinted glasses. Let's just go back to balanced. Let's tell them to focus. It's a little bit too slow there. That's easy for Jitter. Come on, boys. Come on. It's the ball over the top. It's in for Kagbo. Can Kagbo dink? Oh, crossbar. If we get a second goal, I think we can all relax just ever so slightly, can't we? It just gives us that little bit of breathing room. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. It would be the biggest recovery mission that there's ever been in world football. We were dead and buried in stoppage time. Simpson scored twice in a minute. Let's not get stuck in off so we're not giving away free kicks. And that is huge. That is absolutely huge. I thought we were dead and buried. I'd stop commentating. I thought it was done. And look at that. 2 goals in a minute in stoppage time. We were out when the 90 minutes were up. And not even just out. We were beaten by 2 goals. And that is the greatest comeback in Football Manager history. So there we go. I was trying to figure out what players we were selling. I thought we were done. And we are playing Kolos Kovica. Who are they? Who are these guys? It's a Ukrainian team. That's who we're playing. We will be back momentarily for the first leg of that tie. And, well, hopefully it'll be a little bit more comfortable this time around. But we're still in Europe by the very, very skin of our teeth. Oh, come on, boys. I need a rest. That was so intense. Hi, Rijeka. It's Aussie Villain. Oh, I know. What an epic tie that was. Football, bloody hell, right? Yeah. But listen, I didn't want you to leave empty-handed. That was epic. So I've got you a little gift. Yeah, no, it's a DVD. I think you'll really enjoy it. Yeah, it's called Gone in 60 Seconds. Okay, welcome back. Has everybody recovered? I think I've just about recovered. That was so intense. Now, before we get to the first leg of this next round, Gareth Wilson has had a bid come in from Linfield. He's not interested in going, which is absolutely brilliant. So we don't have to worry about that. And we have let our young right back, Mikey Bain, go out on loan to Ballymena. It basically means he's going to be an important player for them. It'll mean that he'll get first-team football this year that he wouldn't have got with us. And then, we'll see where that takes us. He's come through our academy. We really ideally want him to come through and become a player that we can rely on in the first team, if not necessarily first choice. So we'll just see how he gets on this year out at Ballymena. But, of course, it is Europa Conference League qualifying. We're up against this mob from Uruguay, from Ukraine even. Let's have a look and see what we are doing here. We don't know much about them. And this is a team we're sending out. And there's changes. It is Jida in goal. It is McCullough, Gribben. Simpson is coming in to make his first start in Europe. He has played in the league, so hopefully he'll play well for us. And it's going to be Lyons. It's going to be Napoleon and McQuaid in midfield. Wilson, Armstrong. This will be a debut, an actual debut. We're going to throw him in and see how he gets on. Fitzpatrick down the right. Kagbo's going to go up top. He was the hero for us there in that last round. And McDay didn't have a great day, did he? So we'll leave him on the bench along with King, Simpson, De Rossa, Houle, and Robin. And, well, first leg at home. Let's just not concede. Okay, so we can see the team sheets. It looks as though it's a 5-3-2 that they're going to be coming out in. So I'll need to make sure we go and change our marking assignments. We're expecting them to park the bus. What do we want to say? You've been a good run. Just impress me. Let's just go with that. So we're expecting them to park the bus, which is why I went with wingers again, despite it not really working last game. And that's also while we've got Kagbo up top. If they're going to park the bus, we'll just get him in there, just causing havoc in the air. That is the plan. But whether they do park the bus or not, I guess time will tell. But that's certainly what we're expecting of them coming into this one. I'm really excited to see Armstrong in action as well. I've been after him all summer. Kagbo with an early header. Can't quite keep it down. But yeah, I've been after Armstrong for most of the summer, and he hadn't been willing to negotiate a contract with us. But for whatever reason, he changed his mind, and obviously, as you can see, we've snapped him up as quickly as we could. McCullough there for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, Armstrong, back to Napoleon. There's a good ball and a good run by McCullough. Can we pick out Kagbo's head in the middle? He takes his time. He goes back to Napoleon, back to McCullough. He has more time. It's back post. McQuaid! The midget of the team, McQuaid. He's 4'0", and he's popped up with a header at the back post. The most unlikely of goal scorers in the most unlikely of methods. And, well, you could have given me a million guesses, and a McQuaid header at the back post is nothing I would have ever have come up with as a method of scoring. Well done, William McQuaid. He's in the box-to-box midfielder role now. We've got a corner here coming in from Napoleon. Decent. Back post. Oh, it's off the goalkeeper, and it's in, and it's offside. It would have been Armstrong, I think, on debut as well. I think it was an initial Kagbo header, was it? At the back post, it was. And it would have been McQuaid again. McQuaid at the back post, he's wreaking havoc. No one expected that. All right, let's give him some praise. Let's give him some praise and hopefully not go and concede a goal on the back of that. Ball over the top. That all looked a little bit easy, didn't it? And it's a terrible miss. Let's maybe just drop that a little bit. Both Gribben and Simpson are decent in the air, so sitting that little bit deeper, if the crosses are coming into the box, shouldn't be a problem for us. I stress shouldn't. Here comes the header. Oh, Jesus Christ, boys. What a let-off. We've had two of them. Let's tell them to focus. I tell you, how's their XG only 0.4? They've had two absolutely golden chances. Let's give them some praise. Keep them happy. And that is half-time. I think we'd all just about take 1-0, wouldn't we? As long as that is a nil that the other team has, I'm relatively happy. Capable of better? Pump our fists. Say we have faith in them. That's gone down fairly well. They've made a change. Still the same formation from them, though. We'll give it a demand more once they stop looking inspired. I'm not too Oh, I've hit demand more just as the highlight started there. It's sort of been missed by everybody. McCulley gets back to pick it up. And can we get something going here? Napoleon, there's another good ball from Napoleon to McCulley. Can he provide another assist? It's bouncing around Fitzpatrick. Oh, and it's a stunning save from their goalkeeper. I don't even know if you can blame Fitzpatrick for not sticking it away. He put it well hit on target, and the goalkeeper's come out of nowhere. Kagbo in the wrong area draws the foul. That's good play from Kagbo. Get himself back in the middle there. Can Napoleon pick him out now? He looks for him. He can't. Edge of the area. Are we going to get to that? We are. McCulley is there. Lions. Ball forward. Looking for Kagbo. Doesn't quite find him. What do we say to this? What do we say to this? We're looking confident. Let's keep demanding more. The goalkeeper and Lions are looking a little bit nervous, which isn't ideal. We've got some defending to do. Can Armstrong win it back for us? Not quite. Come on, boys. Come on. Putting good pressure on them all the way back to the goalkeeper. Looks like he's going to trip over it. Just let him have it. We're closing them down nicely. Are we going to get the ping over the top, though? McQuaid. Oh, he's a beast in the air this game. Armstrong with a good ball out there for Fitzpatrick. And he gets something for us. Fitzpatrick crosses it in. Back post. Wilson. It's off the post. Kagbo. It's onside. And it counts and it's 2-0. And it's Hampton Kagbo with his second. Wilson's absolute thunderous shot off the post. And I was worried that there might be an offside flag here somewhere. No, it was the goalkeeper. He's hit the goalkeeper, not the post, and it's just popped straight out to Kagbo. He couldn't miss, really, could he? Let's give them some praise. And 2-0 would be a wonderful score to take with us to Ukraine. It's not done yet, though. Still 9 minutes to play. Can we get to that? We can. Wilson has it. We've got Welders streaming forward. Fitzpatrick's at the back post. Kagbo! Oh, he's so good in the air. He's come from nowhere there. He's offside, surely, though. And that ends the highlights. McCulley forward there for Armstrong. It's been a decent debut from him. Has a ball in for Wilson, and Wilson's header is over. It's been a decent debut from Armstrong. Hasn't really, grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck or anything, but he's looked okay in there, hasn't he? It looks like he fits in. And on debut, that's pretty much all we can ask for. Gribben down the line there for McCulley. Napoleon's looked really good deeper, hasn't he? As the Kagbo header goes over the top. If he's playing this deeper role, it will obviously lessen the goals that he scores, but that's really, really good. I think the team may benefit from this being more or less our first choice team. Maybe Kagbo not against a team that has a higher line, but that is a really, really good performance. It was nervy against the Croats. That, though, that seemed a little bit more confident, didn't it? So almost the perfect home leg, wasn't it? 2-0, no goals conceded. If we go and get a goal in the Ukraine, or in Ukraine, it's not the Ukraine, is it? Then we should be fine. McCulley was quite sensational, really, wasn't he? So that was good to see. Ferguson is spotted. He's looking at Armstrong and Wilson for the next Northern Irish squad. And guys, that will just about do it today. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody to heart attacks in that first game. The second, that's looking a little bit more confident. You can see we've got some cup ties here as well. At home to Glentoran in the League Cup. At home to Dundela in the Antrim Shield. So those are not games we'll particularly care about or take seriously, but those draws have happened anyway. But that will just about do it for today. And I guess we will come straight back. Ballina Millard. We will have to see that game. And then it will be the second leg against this Ukrainian mob. We were in a really strong position after dodging the bullet against the Croatian side. If you've enjoyed that, hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time where hopefully we will have a club financially saving win against the Ukrainians. And then we'll be into the group stage. And we'll probably see the group stage draw as well. Take care.